Hi Mark, I'm Rick Bergman, Executive VP of Computing and Graphics at AMD. I'm responsible for all of our gaming products, so whether it's game consoles or our brand new Radeon graphics board. And it is a real exciting time to be a gamer right now. We just launched our next generation of products, the Radeon RX 7900 XDX and then the XT. And so why is this so important to AMD? Well, we want to be the leaders in the gaming. We're used across the board in many different areas. I mentioned Microsoft and Sony. Of course, Tesla uses us, Samsung in their phones, and now, of course, PCs. And what this really shows is it's been a journey with Radeon. We had our RDNA 2 about 3 years ago. 2 years ago, we announced RDNA 2, and now this represents our RDNA 3, our third generation of new graphics technology. And we believe we lead in many different areas, but what we really wanted to do is hit that gamer. So our top price point is $999. Very exciting price point. It involves our chiplet technology that made our Ryzen family so successful. And we're going to roll that out and allow you to do the best 4K and even 8K gaming going forward with these two products.
Hey everyone, I'm Frank Azor. I'm the Chief Architect of Gaming Solutions and Marketing for AMD. And it's November 3rd, 2022. We're here in Las Vegas and we just finished introducing our brand new Radeon 7000 series graphics cards. These are the most advanced graphics cards in the industry. And what's making them the most advanced is the performance that they're bringing for games, for content creation, and for streaming is just unparalleled, especially at the kind of power that we're bringing this performance to. The power consumption, the efficiency of these graphics cards is unparalleled to anything else that's out there in the industry. So it really makes it practical to have this type of performance inside your computer because it's going to keep your electricity bills at a reasonable level and it's not going to heat up your room like a lot of the other competing graphics cards that are out there. These graphics cards are going to be available on the market on December 13th and they're starting off at $899 and the top one is going to cost only $999. So I know it's a lot of money, but if you understood the performance that's inside these graphics cards, comparable graphics cards like this cost $1,200, $1,500. So it's really like an incredible price for the kind of performance and the technology that you're getting. We also introduced a ton of new technologies. We introduced something called HyperRX, which can make your games up to 85% faster when you turn it on. It's a software feature. And we introduced a program called the AMD Advantage for Desktops program. So if you don't want to build your own computer, you can get an all AMD computer that's been tuned, designed, optimized, tested, validated, everything by AMD and several of our partners out there. And it basically gives you all the performance benefit that you can get from our Ryzen CPUs and our Radeon graphics cards and all the technologies that we have between in a turnkey fashion. You don't have to turn any knobs or deal with any switches or have to build your own hardware in any way. You can just pick it up from one of our partners and you get all the benefits of these incredible computing experiences in a turnkey fashion. So, like I said, we're here in Las Vegas, November 3rd, 2022. It's a huge event for us. It's a huge event for the entire industry. We're really pushing gaming forward with these technologies and helping make them more accessible to more people out there. So thank you for giving me some time today, and I hope you guys are having a great day.
I'm Laura Smith, and I am the CVP of Radeon Product Management, and super excited that we just launched some brand new products. Well, so the significance is that it's a brand new architecture. And not only is it a brand new architecture, but it brings unique things into the gaming space that haven't been there before from any vendor. So, you know, one of the challenges that you face in gaming is that there's an insatiable amount of opportunity to utilize performance. And then as you start looking at new use cases, they have additional hardware requirements. You've got new use cases in ray tracing and AI and things like that. All those things mean it's a good idea to put down more hardware. So we were super excited because we were able to introduce chiplet this time, which lets us meet some of that demand for all this more and more hardware for all these emerging use cases in a way that we could actually bring it manufacturably. So there's always a lot of conversation about Moore's Law. There's always a lot of conversation about, big die and fab reticle limits and all those sort of, things that physics tends to be true that we need to work with. So we're excited to introduce the product because it's when AMD has brought its chiplet technology into graphics, because this is the point in time where we said, you know what, to really deliver all of the hardware that is going to satisfy gamers and all the emerging use cases around gaming, we need to do something different so that we can bring it in a more, use a little creativity, use a little bit of AMD knowledge on chiplets, what we've done well in the other product lines, and get that full power of the gaming chip that's the right time for the market. So it's a really important inflection point for us because of both the fact that it's a new architecture and the fact that it's the introduction of chiplets into gaming in general. So when we think about, for people that follow fab process, it does advance, but all of the things you want to do don't benefit from those advancements. And so what chiplet lets you do is it lets you kind of mix and match the process nodes available on the market for the attributes that you need for that hardware. So for example, in AMD's portfolio, the choices made for CPU chiplets are not the same as gaming. And so what you'll see in RDNA 3 is we've gone through and said, okay, our Infinity Cache, our memory subsystem, 6 nanometers, great for that. It's not going to get a huge benefit to put it in 5. And so, and the other thing is it's naturally incremental. So that's why it was a great thing, because the way a memory subsystem is built, it's kind of built in chunks naturally. So instead of kind of adding to a big, huge die, we could build these 6 little chiplets, which are going to be better yielding. They can go in a process technology that's fully mature, and then gives the opportunity to pick a more aggressive technology node for the engine of the design. So I would say when you think about it in gaming, it's really about you have an engine that you want to run as fast as you can, and then you have some other things that are a good amount of die area that really aren't going to scale particularly with process node. Mm-hmm. So you can do a few things. Like I said, you can make smaller, high-yielding die, but you can also de-risk things a little bit because you're putting them in a extremely mature technology node. So I love the way that you phrase how people feel about building computers. I also think there's a category of people that have successfully built computers, and now they know they like a DIY machine. They know they like the flexibility of the build. They really just don't want to do it again. It's kind of like, if you've remodeled a house, it's a great experience. Some people go off and remodel houses over and over and over. Some people are like, you know what? I did that once. I think I'm going to do something else. So I think it's a great opportunity for people to get into really thoughtful, tricked out designs that have all the best components in them. And then, like you mentioned, if there's something you want to upgrade, they can. However, it's a very efficient way to get a great system that not only does it have all of the components that you want without having to do the personal research on them, but it's got all the software in the best default state. And even if you're building a system and you've done all the research on all the hardware and you've got everything in there, then it's a little bit of extra work to figure out, okay, how do I set it all up so I'm actually getting the performance of all these components? Is everything updated with the latest driver for this and the latest driver for this and the latest driver for this? And so the Advantage system not only helps with getting the full build with the right hardware, but it also offloads that step of the process, right? And if you're going to make an investment in a computer or anything that you're going to make an investment in, you want it to perform at the best.
Hi guys, I'm Vadim with AMD Advantage here, and I'm excited to tell you about the AMD Advantage desktops that we introduced earlier today. with AMD Advantage desktops, we attempted to create a framework to build the best gaming desktops out there, all powered by unique AMD technologies. In today's market, there is a lot of choice that you have as the gamer, which is a blessing and a curse. Because for one, this choice allows you a lot of configurability to define the experience that you want. On the other side, it causes a lot of confusion, and for people who do not necessarily have the knowledge or the time to dive into, it becomes a very confusing experience to buy a new gaming desktop and see like whether it's truly something that is the best out there. With Advantage desktops, we wanted to deliver the absolutely best gaming experience possible, because it's only gaming desktops today that can provide it. We created a very robust framework of requirements and partnered with some of the best and leading system integrators out there to make sure that we developed a very robust and detailed framework and list of requirements, and partner with some of the leading system integrators to develop the desktops that will provide you the best gaming experience possible. We also kept in mind that the core benefits of the desktop platform are still holding true, such as upgradability, such as performance per dollar value, so that when you buy this type of system, you can be sure that it's gonna serve you for years to come. Anything from the motherboard design to the types of the case was selected to ensure that the longevity, to enable the maximum longevity of this system. We also would like to, we would like to also mention that these desktops are equipped with technologies that are only available in all AMD platforms today, such as Smart Access Memory, Smart Access Video, and point out that these desktops are equipped with, I would also like to highlight that these desktops are equipped with unique features that are available only on AMD platforms today, such as Smart Access Memory, Smart Access Video, AMD noise suppression. As we are maturing in our platform growth, we're looking to ensure that our systems designed to be most efficient systems in market, so that every component within the product that you buy is utilized to its max capacity to ensure that you're getting the best performance per dollar. All in all, guys, we're very excited about this program. We are very proud of the work that our system partners have accomplished alongside with us, and we look forward to hear your feedback. Ultimately, this is a program for you, and we are very excited to know what you think about it. Thank you so much.
Yo, what's up? It's the GOAT of the game, Hip Hop Gamer. Let's get it poppin', AMD. It's crazy, man. Let's go, dog. Shout out to my man Mark. What up, baby? Oh, okay. So the significance of this event was the fact that I was able to really experience like 4K and 8K gaming in a completely different way. So I'll give you one moment that I'm gonna tell you right now. The thing that was really amazing is the fact that you could take something and make it easily upgradable, avoiding all of that power lines and all this other stuff. How you remain under 400 watts with all of this power. I'm telling you right now, when we get these in our hands, if the claims are really true, when we have it in our hands, NVIDIA has a problem. Love y'all, let's go. It's the one and only GOAT of the game, Hip Hop Gamer. We out, baby.